talk about it. Didn't expect the season to end at 8, but okay. This show started average, usual stuff we've seen in Star Wars. Then at the middle point, it went up to a 7. Near the end, I'd give it an 8. Either 7.5 or an 8. And I got some footage this time, but for YouTube, I don't think I'll be able to use it. I might have to use frames. Okay, first of all, it seems no matter the era, not the council, the Senate, the government stuff, all that, they're always assholes. Every single time. Also, freaking Martian Manhunter from the Arrowverse is in this. Dude got a Disney role. It's way too easy to make a joke that the Green Martians exist in the Star Wars universe somewhere, and the White Martians ain't be freaking Sith, probably by default. So everyone goes back to Brendok where the whole mess started. Qimir is helping Osha out. Azula still wants to smoke. The rest of the Jedi are on their way there, and Osha later finds out the truth that Sol killed their mother. And in the middle of all this, again, the saber combat is just great, and the two sisters are fighting hand to hand like a freaking Mortal Kombat match. Osha was the one fighting in rage, and the two are twins, they knew each other's moves. Speaking of, Sol did freaking Liu Kang kicks. After all this, Osha actually turns, even did the bleeding effect, turned the saber red. And it's a cool effect of the blue blade turning red. And Osha killed Sol? Not Azula. Osha did it. I thought she would not turn, but I guessed wrong. The rest of the Jedi are on the way. It's a shame we never saw the Master with the light whip fight. Qimir and the sisters get away. Osha decides to train under Qimir, and before they go, they wipe May's memories. So the Jedi can't use her. She doesn't remember a thing except that fateful night. I honestly don't see the memory wipe lasting long because when May learns how to use the Force, she'll get her memories back. And back to Qimir, that other master knew him too. So, there's still a backstory we don't know about. But yeah, the show, damn good. And the title of the whole thing didn't lie. Also, two other things. We briefly see Yoda, and it's the freaking puppet, but just the back of his head. And we see Darth Plagueis on the same planet Qimir's on. It's just a brief scene. But they're not vague about it or anything. That's him. I'll switch to a different pick. So at this point, he must be looking for a student. Otherwise, he would have recruited Qimir already. I highly doubt Qimir is Palpatine. But he does dual wield. We'll see. I don't think that's him. And I thought this story would just end in one season and the idea of an Acolyte would be something to do in different eras. But no, this is definitely going to continue. And I especially hope it continues so the complainers can still be pissed. Seeing the entire season, this really shows that you shouldn't listen to those complainers. Who, by the way, one complaint they had is that Qimir was going to disregard the rule of two. Even though Palpatine did that with the Inquisitors. But no, he has one student. But again, screw those complainers. And if y'all still watch the show up to the finale, then y'all won't leave the franchise. Y'all will still watch these shows even though you supposedly hate them. And y'all will definitely watch Rey's movie when that comes out. Screw you people. And let me leave off on a more positive note. When it comes to Qimir and Osha, I'd say they're neutral in the Force. Qimir isn't your stereotypical evil Sith. He didn't really have beef with the Jedi. He was just helping May out. Again, he seems like a Dark Jedi or a Knight of Ren. And Osha killing Sol fucked up. He had it coming. Osha used Force choke, and even then, she wasn't like her sister. Not blinded by rage. So I'd say she counts as neutral as well, especially when she'll just learn how to control the Force. No evil intentions. And that being said, it would be cool if a season 2 actually follows one on the dark side of the Force.